This episode is brought to you by Broadhead Decals. From door wraps and roof signs, window stickers and banners, let Broadhead Decals take care of all your vinyl needs with only quality products used.
Justin's graphic design abilities will get you everything you could ever want. With super fast shipping, their turnaround time is second to none. So let Broadhead Decals take you to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, Hard Nosed Derby Podcast, we got some shits to talk about.
Hell, we had a derby that was so big in Lima, Ohio, that we didn't even get to fucking finish it.
No, we didn't even get to talk about the results, actually.
No, we didn't. But Lima, Ohio, King of Ohio, Triple D Entertainment, Full Send, Big 3, Low Car, Driven Oil, Simple Solutions.
All right, I'm going to say this just because everybody knows where we're able to do this stuff, why we're able to.
Mm-hmm.
The exposure that we got from the freedom that Triple D gave us has boosted our numbers, and I'm not fucking with you whenever I say this, 250% plus.
In a week and a half.
I don't know if anybody can wrap their head around what I just said there, but somebody that finally, like, we have people bring us in, and we love that shit, you know.
Oh, yeah.
We don't expect everybody to be able to give us free range. When I say this, I shit you not. We showed up, and they were like, "No, we're throwing you in this press conference." After that, we're cutting you loose. You all are going to go do interviews.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you're done doing that, we're going to start this fucking show, and you all are going to start taking videos of this shit.
Yep.
And I was like, man, but DerbyNation.tv is here. So, get it, boys.
Yep.
I was like, but Track Shot, like, there's like fatties here.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, don't matter. Go. I was like, man, I could have swore I seen like 3 people in dirt video. And he's like, go.
Yep. Yeah, plus Serena, who got, I'm pretty sure, like 947,000 photos.
Dude, she got one of the coolest pictures that I've seen. Whenever she come up to us, I don't know if it's posted yet, so I'm not even gonna spoil that one. Yeah,
It's posted.
is it?
Yeah, she posted it.
That shit.
Where Pete was scooping up Chad.
That shit was bad.
Yep.
That was a badass picture.
She got that roughly 1 second before Chad stuck his foot in that bitch. Because we did talk about that.
Well, I've got a video of Chad powering out of that. It's on Hard Nose page.
Dude, okay, here's the thing. 2024 King of Ohio official results. Total purse was $104,820 paid out.
And those are single. Like this was a
No checks. That was all cash.
cash motherfucking money.
That was all cash. King class, we did hit on that a little bit. Mr. Brady Allen.
Raw fucking emotion too.
Yep.
Dude. Shit was crazy.
John Rutherford second, Chad Markley third, which Chad was sponsored by the Simple Solution. Kane Johnson fourth. Caleb Joy, old Junebug in fifth. Jacob Beaver sixth. Pete Hansen seventh. Devin Allen eighth. Sean Porth ninth. Mel White Jr. 10th. Bruce McGuire 11th.
Bruce McGuire, dude. I'm telling you, I would have liked to have seen where his cards landed.
Yep. And then Andy Lee, all the way from New York, got the raffle car and put that bitch on his lid. First one to turn it up.
Oh, dude. That was the craziest shit about that because he didn't give a fuck about setting the pace. He didn't care about any of it. I asked him whenever he got in the car because, you know, I stuck the fuck camera in his face and I was like, what's the game plan? He said, wide open.
He fucking did it.
I said 10-4, buddy.
Yeah, I think he probably should have played some scenarios in his mind of running
He
up
did
the
when he was on
ass
the
of
side.
of a scoop wagon. that might have not been a real good idea. But he done it, and we seen it. We've already talked about the big 3. Winner was Chad Markley. The street stock the 2-man feature that we talked about, liking those builds so much. First place was Cigar Fab, $10,000. That was Justin Buchanan and Brendan Wisman. It's been a minute since I've seen Justin, man. I mean, I haven't really seen Justin since Sturgis days,
yeah, but the driving style did not stop.
Oh, same shit. Yeah, same. Team A1, second place, paid $3,000. That was Joel Freiberger.
You ever heard that second name?
Mr. Daryl Monroe, maybe 18 and a half.
And then Hood Rats, boy.
We laughed about that shit so much as soon as we saw it. Team Hood Rats.
Yeah, because they just wanted to do a Hood Rat shit with their friends.
Yep. Dylan Blevins and Chandler Napier. Third place, pay 2 G's.
And you were talking about the sponsors that they had out there.
Mm-hmm.
That class right there is solely based off of the creator of Simple Solutions.
Yeah.
Like, he is the mastermind behind that class.
Yep.
So if you watch that shit and you like that shit, go hit Robbie up.
Yeah, Robbie at Simple Solutions. Even if you just want the tuned DCM and the harness,
yeah.
He'll do that shit for you too.
Dude, he is crazy. You know, we talked about him last week. I'm going to talk about him some more because you will not find another guy as down to earth as Robbie.
No.
Dude, even if you're not buying anything off of him, you've got some 4-6 questions. He's more than happy.
Yep. I talked to him during a live after one of the heats. I asked him, really, how does he do all this? You know, he's writing rules for Triple D. He's still got the Simple
He works
Solution
16 hours
stuff.
a day.
He said he sleeps 3 to 4 hours a night. That's all he gets.
Well, his old lady confirmed it because I was standing there, and she was like, he lives in the shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Said he
7 days a week.
Yeah. To take care of all you fuckers. He doesn't have to do it.
No, he doesn't have to.
But he wants to do it.
Dude, I haven't seen anybody with the passion and drive for the sport like he's got in a while.
Yeah,
And
that was the deal. I said, you got Simple Solutions. I said, you're building the stuff. You're vending the stuff. You're on track shot. You're doing this. You're doing that. And I said, how? He said, just don't sleep.
And standing on the dirt.
Yeah, and on the dirt. Taking all kinds of bullshit.
Yeah.
And never lost a school.
Nope. Legends.
That's right. Yes.
That shit was cool.
Cody Schweitzer took the win for $5,610.
Cash
money. Second place was Ryan Beatles, $2,350.
Cash.
Johnny Gayhart, $1,410.
No, I need to say it again.
Cash. Then fourth place was Charles Limley, which we did talk about that Legends class. That was at 10-11 Mayhem Rules.
Yeah.
Get to do a little bit, but back you off a little bit.
Tori and his dude were there taking that shits.
Yeah. I wish more people would jump on board with that.
Dude,
because it's not a bone stock.
No. It was. They had an 8-lug, good cage, good bumper,
good motors,
any car, no protectors.
Yep.
Fucking cars bent, but they were stout.
Yes. People I know have heard me say this. I went to Mayhem one time, and I left before it was over. It was not me. It was not enjoyable for me to watch. These dudes,
yes,
whole different fucking game plan.
Well, that one Mayhem that I watched, I rented it myself. This was before me and you were even hanging out. And the most exciting part of that whole fucking show was when the monsoon hit.
Yeah. Me and old Pudwhacker went up there, and it was. I think they were down to 5 or 6 cars, and we looked at each other like, "Fuck this, let's go." So we did.
And go we went.
Front wheel drive, 2-man, Team Revved Up Garage.
10 G's.
Mr. Steve Sickles throwed a little sponsorship over to that, on to Mr. Tyler Owens and Ethan Clifton. They had one hell of a battle with Four Loko Racing, who took second, $3,000 in cash. Ryan Wood, Brian Shevitz, and then Team Mad Dog pulled out a third of Ricky Harner the second, and Brandon Pinkerton of $2,000 in cash.
Street stock minivans. Dude, this feature was over in 20 minutes.
In 29 seconds. Because the last 10 minutes probably was down to just probably 3.
Yeah.
Where they were doing some fucking driving.
The fucking first of that shit was whoa. Like we get to watch the vans in the gut and go around here, but these dudes were. I thought they were going to turn vans over. I ain't shitting you.
Yeah.
Because, man, I'm just telling you that shit was wild. It was crazy.
Mr. Dylan Christian pulled out the win there. $1,000 cash. Second place Gage Baker for $400 cash. Third place John Fugit $200 cash.
All right, now here's where the discrepancy on my part come in, and I'll still wrestle somebody over it.
Well, let's give them a little heads up because MWFA was a class that was thrown together just that week. Triple D actually.
They owned
three of them, but they were supposed to have
six. Because we were supposed to be in 2 of them shits.
Yeah, but they didn't tell us until
Dustin was like,
time of.
Dustin goes, hey, good thing those other 2 cars didn't show up. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, we were going to fuck with y'all. As soon as they got here, y'all were getting in these cars.
He looks at me and goes, you wouldn't do it? Yeah, I would. And
then he was like, we just can't tell my wife.
Oh, my chiropractor.
We got to see the announcer get out of the stands or out of the announcer
full send that motherfucker.
Well, okay, so not cutting Derek and Tanya's shit down whatsoever. They've got a pretty nice van. Like, we drove it out there. The van that the announcer ran was cleaner than the van we drove there.
Mm-hmm.
Had I known what they were doing, we might have.
Negative. Just because there's no payment doesn't mean. Mm-mm.
No, I was thinking switch them.
Oh. Yeah, they.
Dude, did you look at it?
Not up close, no.
I did.
But I mean, the plastic bumpers were still on the front and the rear. They didn't look like they had a scratch on them.
There wasn't no fucking stains in the carpet. Like, there was nothing.
It was primo.
That's where, like I said, they threw this class together, and everybody was like, I can't believe they didn't pay them anything.
It was a throw together, and they bought the fucking cars.
They bought the cars and paid them.
Yes.
Like, come on now.
You were just speaking of Jeff Hobbs. That is the voice of Triple D Entertainment. He got 5th.
And had a blast.
Oh, yeah. 4th place was Jace Miller of DerbyNation.tv.
Yep.
Devin Schmidt.
Which is our buddy that we met. He's a hell of a influencer is what I'm going to go with.
He got 3rd in the Tahoe.
Pretty clean fucking Tahoe.
Oh, yeah, it was. Some of it still run good.
Fuel leak is what got him.
Yeah. Mr. Dustin Simon.
That was your winner.
2nd in a Durango.
That was your winner.
And then your winner, Scotty Iceman Dravnik Jr. in a Lincoln.
Now, not taken away from Scotty because he drove great. He was backing that Lincoln up.
Oh, yeah.
He was doing good. My opinion.
But video showed otherwise.
No, it did not.
It did.
It didn't.
But he did what we said he needed to do.
100%.
I mean, because we were talking about it before
he wasn't going to beat that Durango.
I was like, hold on, the Durango and the Tahoe will fuck this Lincoln up.
All the way.
Unless he can knock suspension off. And that's finally what he got a chance to do, and he was using the front bumper to do it.
Yes.
But it was
13 minutes. They went out there, had a fucking blast, put on a show.
Mm-hmm.
The cleanup took longer than the heat.
Yes. Yes.
Mind you, all these still had front windshields in them.
Oh,
They took the headlights out. That was it.
the dudes were opening the doors and getting in them.
Yeah, I watched Devin open the door to look at the back tire and shut it.
While it was running.
Yeah.
Yes. The youth.
I will run that class
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't care if we go somewhere. They have it. I'll get on Marketplace and find something that runs.
Youth. Rear-wheel drive.
Little dudes.
Little dudes.
That one, there was a booster seat in the car.
Yes. Yeah. Dustin kind of talked to us before this one, and he picked the winner.
Yep.
There's a reason he picked the winner. Slade Shipley won it,
But the kid looked like he'd been driving for a minute.
and I believe John Rutherford was in the passenger seat.
Yes.
So I think it might be a grandkid or something like that.
Yeah, but dude, the kid
4.6, screamed,
wheeling
yes, and would wheel the piss out of it.
9802.
Yep, they put some water on it, but he had no wasted shots.
No.
Nothing.
Dude, he never bent the front of his car. Not one time.
Nope. Preston Rodrowski
Which that little dude run until his car wouldn't do it
with
no more.
Rosca. Yeah, that bitch was snooted and
Yep.
snooted. And then Gavin
But wasn't scared of it.
No, he wasn't. I think Dad was in there just kind of
Yeah.
helping him out, and then Gavin Wilson pulled out to third. This next class got absolutely batshit crazy.
18 minutes is what it lasted.
Yep. Of holy shit.
Explorer.
I talked to Brian about the trucks.
Or not an Explorer, Suburban.
Yes.
Dude, that thing. Oh.
That 70s Suburban. Like early 70s Suburban. Yeah.
Oh.
I asked Brian, I said, compared to like Blizzard Bash Mods trucks, what are these? He said, they're not that much. He said, but they're not the farm trucks. So that's probably that light weld, what we would call probably a truck.
Or street stock. Like
Holy fuck, they had some welding on it. They had some bumpers on them.
Yeah, we got to watch some shits bend too.
Yep. Yes.
Dude, they were fucking go from
the drop. Yeah, from the drop.
'Cause how many were in that? I don't know how many was in there, but there was a fuck
Full
load of-
track.
Yeah. And they still got that shit over with in 18 minutes.
Mr. Brad Collins pulled the win off. We did look at that truck when he come out, and I said, that son of a bitch, it'd take a quarter mile to park that fucking thing.
Crew cab, long bed. And I'm pretty sure it was a single wheel one time.
Yes. Yes. Guess what? He got $2,500.
Cash. You all should have seen these envelopes.
Chris Merritt got second, $1,000. Calvin Unger, third, $750. But hats off to everybody who ran that class. That shit was
Yeah, because there was a couple fires that would have, if they hadn't happened, would have
it probably
changed
would have
the
changed
end
that
of it,
outcome.
yeah.
Yes. Front wheel drive youth stock.
These kids didn't fuck around either.
No. Because the winner, when he pulled into the winner circle, it was pretty bent.
She was used up.
Yeah. Ricky Horner the third, $1,000. Dakota Doan, $400. Vincent Rapogel, $300.
Lawnmowers. Oh. I still don't fucking like them.
Devin
And Scotty.
and Scotty both were on mowers.
Not theirs.
No. Scotty said, and more or less, fuck that. He was not a fan. Devin, who is just probably wired a little bit different,
No, that dude's wild.
he said, I want in another one.
I mean, he had straight up molestache.
Yes. Yeah.
Walking around all weekend, hamburger meat hanging out of the button up.
Yep. The Hawaiian button up at that.
Yes. I mean, the dude drives a conversion van.
He does.
And whenever I say he drives that, like he drives that bitch.
The Sean Barnett pulled the win off. 600.
So many flips.
DJ Ashbaugh, 250, and Cody Eckert, 100. That's how it ended.
Yeah.
Flip.
Well, dude was fucking three-wheeling it
Yeah.
on a mower.
Then he,
And these were not your fucking dad's Craftsman out back.
no, they were probably like that Jock Bryson's stockish. You know, they just had guards around their legs.
But I'm going one-to-one pulleys, like,
Oh, yeah.
because that Devin dude was out there.
A to Z shifters,
Yeah.
no governors.
Because
Cut donuts in that bitch.
Yeah.
But no, it was.
Because if they would have come up to me and been like, hey, you want to run one of these mowers? I'd be like, no.
No, because that one old boy tried to catch himself as he was falling.
Yeah, fuck
Having
all
his
of
tipper.
that.
All of it. But we're going to, we just sit here and it was Matt Kuchar and Bill Goldberg and Triple D Entertainment just giving us full reign of whatever we wanted.
Dude, Pete Hansen and all them guys inviting us over to eat steak and we're going to barbecue and this and that. Fuck. Jason Dials and them cooking up all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Markley and them, just, dude, the hospitality was insane.
Yeah. Even if Leon was hanging out.
10 out of 10 would go again.
We love you, Leon. I took a trip to Griggsville.
Yes, you did.
One of the guys, longtime listener, got his first win. Mr. Brett White.
Dude just snapped me. I was like, hey, we're talking about you on the podcast.
Won the minivans truck class. This, I think, is the only show that Mr. Garrett Baker didn't finish in the top 3. He might have got that 3rd or 4th. I'm not sure. But I was happy for Brett. We had another first-time winner in the youth class. Tyler Hill's daughter.
Oh,
First
shit.
time ever being in a car. Come down to her and Carly McAllister. Carly's shit was pretty used up. I mean, it was from Pecatonica, and it just got worse. And me and Corey talked, afterwards, and it was bellied.
So,
front, the back. And
how was Griggsville? Good time?
oh, yeah. Yeah. A little light on cars from what they're normally, usually you've got 20 to 25 hobo compacts, 18 to 25 full-size hobos.
Right.
So they're a little low, but there's a lot of shit going on. People are going on vacation, and, that's just how it goes.
It sounded like there was action on the track and off.
And off. Uniloader blocked our view of some extracurricular activities. I think somebody might have got choked out. And they were fucking around in Tony Miller's truck.
That probably didn't play out real good.
No, he wasn't real happy. But give it up to Tyler's girl for winning the youth.
Yes.
Street stocks.
Look like Mr. Doyle.
Mr. Doyle, Mr. Colton Doyle, was in his River City Rampage car.
We could hear it.
It was too much for the hobo,
But not enough.
but not near enough for the street stock. He was like in that middle, so they kind of talked, and him and Austin, he's like, yep, bump me on up. Because he had every intention of junking it. And junking it, he did.
Off the fucking rip.
Oh, that fucking thing is stupid. It is stupid. Todd Mayberry motor.
Dude, he sent that motherfucker from flag drop. Mm-hmm. And it didn't honestly look like it mattered who the fuck he hit.
No, there were 6 cars. There were 6 buddies. That's hard. So they all were like, well, let's just kind of run a team show, 3-on-3. And then the green flag dropped, and then it was just everybody on everybody. Brock had his wagon. Brock pulled out the win. Tyler's second, I believe. Colt. I mean, that's all you can really say. Is he drove it no different than he drives anything ever. Front wheel drive hobos. Mr. Chad Hurd. He is chasing the ME 527 Unified Point Series. He did well. Well, hell, they won at Spring X. So he went to P Hill. He got the win there. Come back over to Griggsville and got the win there. So I think he's in the top 3 for the lower payout. And then I think he's might be top 5 in the higher payout one. Wyatt Fink runs second. Austin Lindsay got him a third and a Mad Dog. And he full sent that bitch. I'm not gonna say he didn't. But what was cool is this old boy's name is Abram Miller. He's never been in a car. Has always wanted a Derby.
He's a big old boy.
He's a big feller. Clayton and his guys threw him one together with help from a lot of other people. Help for people that donated parts and bumpers and shit. They built him something that any of them guys would have went out and ran on their own. They didn't.
Right.
They didn't cut any corners with it. We were talking, and we weren't real sure how he was going to be. As soon as he got a stick, he just kind of went out and did a little track test. Bitch ripped. So he pulled in, and he run her down. I believe he run her down to 4th or 5th. 5th maybe, yep. Listening to the crowd was pretty awesome, because he had a whole cheering section there anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Family and friends and whatnot, and then all the EPB guys were, everybody was on his side. So we didn't know if he was just going to go out there and full send it. A lot of times, if you get blasted, you're like, hold on, fuck this. So, I ain't liking this. He got smoked right off the rip and just went with it. And he drove. He was taking Chad Hurd nose on. He held his own for, never being in a car.
So you think
before.
he'll be in another one?
He might be in that one because it's not Hurd. The car wise, I'm not saying tranny or axles or something didn't go haywire, but it wouldn't surprise me if he isn't in, whether it's Adams County or hell, even the Terry show.
Well, every picture I seen looked like he was having a blast.
A blast. Yep. A absolute blast. Hobo big cars. 18 or so. Got to see Matt Neese for the first time this year.
Yep. Got in there because little man wanted him back in the car.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
Nathan Kunkel got the win. Well deserved. Holy shit, well deserved. KC Hallen got second. And no Jaden. No Jaden Heavner. No Turk. Mark Lindsay. It's toast.
Got another tranny.
In multiple places. Multiple places, but the car is finally toast. It's bent really bad. Overall, good show. Like I said, a little light on the car count compared to normal for Griggsville itself. But hell, they had a Royal Rumble on Thursday. I don't even know who won that one.
Right.
So there were some of those gut and go or Hobo Compacts. I'm sure they use their stuff there, and but it was a good show.
Good deal.
You were at one.
I went to Higbee. I showed up 30 minutes late, and they'd already run the fucking big cars.
I'm going to say this. The reason he showed up 30 minutes late is because he was hoping that he would miss the fucking mini cars.
You're right. 100%. And I was like, I got there and I was like, you've already run the big car? I was like, I'm not paying to get in here.
I get it free, bitch.
They were like, well, no, you got to pay. I was like, nope.
No, you're supposed to run them fuckers last.
I was like, I am not giving you $20 a person in this fucking car to get in there. They were like, would you do 10? I was like, maybe. I was like, yeah, I'd probably do 10.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I was like, I'll do 10, but you got to let me on the track. And they were like, all right, yeah, we can do that. So, another first-time winner.
Sir Grant Bowling finally broke the string of shit luck. He still had shit luck.
Yes.
I mean, he dumped the left front off of it. Broke.
What's that old saying? You get by with a little help from your friends.
Yeah. Second place saved him.
Oh, dude.
I'm gonna say it, Grant. Don't be pissed because you cleared Stanley's bumper, and I think you were fucked. And here come your LCD guy and smoked Stanley and got you broke off. Better be lucky than good.
Any day. Congrats on that dub. We will not take that away from you.
Oh fuck no,
Dude,
no.
it's been a long time coming.
No, we're just fucking with him.
Been a long time coming.
Yep.
Congrats to the Schaefer boys.
Austin second. Dad Dustin in third. Now hold on.
And I'm getting a little Mad Dog in there. Dustin Kelsey.
He sent it.
Turning it all the way up.
Oh yeah. That's Dustin though.
Oh, yeah.
You, sir, got to witness something that we don't usually see very often. Did somebody call somebody out?
Yes.
How'd that work out for him?
Well, Josh Gordon told Big D he was gunning for him. Mm-hmm. Did not play out very well. But if anybody wants to go back and watch that video, I've got it live on the Hard Nose Facebook page. Big D was putting in motherfucking work.
Yep.
Son, clearing the track.
By himself.
He didn't give a fuck. Which Pickens and all them, they were they were doing their thing. But Big D
Was taking stragglers and just
dude, whatever.
dumping them.
Mr. Linoff, they were beating that poor bastard and I got over there and I was like, hey man, what do you think of that? He's like, that shit got wild real quick. And it did too. Big D broke one of Josh's axles is what it looked like it happened. And then unfortunately that's what finally took Big D out. But then you got to see Trent
Llewellyn.
Yep, and fucking Tyler Pickens, Cody Bedsworth.
Yep.
They were flat getting nasty.
Yes.
Cody pulled off the win. That's number 3 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
And still got lots of car left.
Lots of car. Bet you it'll be at Shelbina.
But they're letting them tie-ins, old son.
Yes, they are. Pickens second, Trent Llewellyn third.
Yep. And it was a hell of a show. It really was. And Mad Dog was fucking Big D, boy. There was no question about that.
Just watching the video after you told me that you posted it, I watched it Sunday and I was like, holy shit. He is sending this bitch from one end to the other. Didn't care. Wide open, just grab reverse. Wide open, grab forward.
Yep, and he did not give a shit, and that's fine. He broke himself. That track was pretty fucking hard.
Looked like it. Looked like it was that black sticky A gumbo.
So gut and go. I called the winner before it even started.
Did you?
Yep. I said, Lil Pop, she'll drive that bitch down. I said, you all will see her at the end of this. And everybody's like, I don't know, there's a lot of cars. I was like, you just hide and watch. Sure enough, there's 2 cars left running out there, and I see Lil Pop throwing reverse.
Yep.
Wham. Pulls up, does it again. Pulls up, does it again. Other car won't start.
Mm-hmm.
And
maybe Dad needs to take some pointers. Because, all bullshit aside, Teddy used to be very patient. And I think he could probably agree with me on that. And then it went to full send mode. He hasn't got back from the full send mode. you know, especially on the big stages, you know, Pecatonica, Blizzard Bash, it's just fucking wide open, forward and going. But then we see a dude win in Caden's stock car in a street stock. Where that took patience.
dude, I think he's just having fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's go out and see how much shit he can break.
Mad Dog, I'm going to let you hit that name up.
Seth the West Portal.
There you go. He had that little Hawk 2 on the side of that thing.
I saw, I think I saw a little Tyler Pickens with a little Hawk Tua on it.
Oh, yeah. Seth brought a knife to a gunfight.
I saw his Facebook post.
His shit was used up when he got there.
Yeah, it was already pretty beat up, and
Yeah.
you're going to get some fresh shit.
Uh-huh.
And when you take a fresh van,
Yeah, but his shit would have lasted a lot longer if he wasn't driving it like he was.
that's why you got that.
Uh-huh. And then I actually got to see a gut and go impregnate another gut and go.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Was completely underneath of it.
Some of that Hawk Tua.
Oh, yeah. Not a horrible show. Car count was light.
Mm-hmm.
Show was over at 9 o'clock.
Time to start.
Well, I got there at 7:30, and the big cars had already run, and they already had the other ones on the track.
So roughly 7 o'clock.
Probably.
Probably been nice to run 1 hour more. And then
Well,
we've
see,
always said
this
that.
is where losing that class, what do you do? Because you lost your stock cars.
Yep,
A 3-class derby's hard to make work.
it is, unless you got fucking 40 cars in each heat.
Dude, that's why we always run a minimum of 4 classes.
Mm-hmm.
Our gut and goes would take care of 40%.
Oh, yeah. If not 50.
Yep.
Pretty easy.
And then we had 12 to 15 cars in every other class.
Well, I said that probably going to see Mr. Cody in Shelbina.
Yeah.
Shelbina is the next show up.
Yep.
This is the first time in I don't know how long. I will not be announcing it. I will be spectating. The only time I didn't announce it is when my band was playing afterwards, and I wouldn't do both. I'd
Right.
only do one. You're gonna see a guy that we've been watching all spring run a couple different classes at Shelbina. You're gonna see
Some people that haven't been in cars in a little while.
for a minute, and then one of them guys also that he just never had any place really to run around here after getting back into a car.
Right.
Well, all hands on deck.
Yep.
We can't sit here and bullshit and say how many cars we think they're going to have. I ain't got a fucking clue.
Well, there
I
may
really
be
don't.
15 cars there. There may be 90.
Yep.
We've seen both.
Yes. But I think you're going to see a show. Because you're going to see that probably every one of those cars from the compacts, probably plus some.
Yep.
Hopefully, if we can get some dickhead from Pittsfield, Illinois to come over. He never answered my tag, so I don't know what he's going to do.
But we did divide and conquer over the weekend.
Yes.
Made that shit's work.
Yes, thanks for everybody who bought some hats and some cups. Damn near sold us completely out of cups.
We've got a little bit of exciting news. We're fucking official.
State of Missouri dotted official.
We got the seal right there.
Seal of the state of Missouri.
The great
seal of the state of Missouri. LLC. Finally.
It's only been 3 months in the fucking
Everybody
making.
Tries to fucking take our name. I'll sue you. You know why? This piece of paper says we can.
But yes,
this is kind of a light one.
Yeah.
It's late. It's a little later than we normally do it, but we had to get some papers and shit signed and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I don't have any fucking power at my house.
I got power. I just ain't got real cold air conditioner.
So
yes,
if you all want to donate,
yes, Showbine is going to be the next show up for us.
You made a little post the other day. Let's talk about that. See if we can't get them listeners to voice their opinions. Because the next big show that we're going to be at is Salt Lake City.
Yes,
the Day of Reckoning.
We are going. Mr. Markley.
Yep.
Invited us to come over, set up a Bowling Green.
Oh yeah, we're doing that
for the stock team show that's paying a shitload of money.
Yeah.
Am I right? Like 20 G's?
I don't know. It's quite a bit.
10, 15, 20 G's. It's something. It's five fucking figures. Let's put it that way.
Here, I'll fucking look it up. Keep talking.
I might be able to get out of there on Friday out of work. But if not, we'll come over Saturday, get set up, do some interviews and shit like that. And we'll talk with Chad and his guys over there. But yeah, Salt Lake City, baby. Day of Reckoning.
Where does everybody want to see us at, though? That's what I want to know.
That we don't have to fly. Let's put it that way. And it can't be the second week of August because your ass is going to be in fucking Mississippi.
Faux show. I'm ready for that.
Biloxi. But yeah, I mean, people said some stuff on the post, but, just, shoot us a message. Tell us.
Yes, talk to us.
Within reasonable driving distance. 10 G's?
10 G's.
Within reasonable driving distance. No 8, 9, 10 hours. No flights. Something that you want to catch us at. We don't really have that problem driving 3 or 4.
No, we'll do it. We'll make it happen.
As long as it's a good show.
Yes.
If the show sucks, I'm hitting people in the bing bing.
No, and if you want us to drive somewhere and we have to stay somewhere, we do ask that you at least hook us up with a place to lay our heads down.
Accommodate.
Yeah.
Accommodation is key. So, needless to say, we're so ready for Salt Lake City, it's not even funny. But
can't wish your life away.
Nope. I'm going to have a hell of a birthday week. And that's what I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it a week.
There you go.
Because we go 12th, 13th, 14th, come home on September 15th from Salt Lake City. My birthday would be on that Wednesday. And then we will be at Southern Number 9. Terry Memorial
we can do all
Show.
kinds of cool shit on your birthday. My fucking birthday is tomorrow. We ain't doing shit.
Well, it's hotter than balls. You have no power. We were going to go spend the weekend at the zoo in St. Louis and shit, but
it's supposed to be 95 fucking degrees.
And we said we're fat and we'll die. So we do not want to do that. Not least with our kids watching.
True that.
So,
but yes, fucking hit us up. Check out Triple B's Tees. Running some stupid specials right now.
Yep. Broadhead decals.
Hit him up.
Hard Nose 24, guys. Still get your 10% discount. You're going to get that on both sides. You're going to get it through Chunk at Triple B's, and you're going to get it through Justin at Broadhead Decals. Hard Nose 24. That's all you got to do. Just message them. Message your shit. Type that in.
And I'm almost positive you can use the promo code with Triple B's deal right now.
Yes. Yes, he did say that. Yeah.
So
So
You're going to get an extra fucking shirt for nothing.
Yes, find him on Triple B's Tees on Facebook. Hit that messenger. He keeps throwing out some badass shit.
Yeah, and then he had some fucking exciting news too. He's going to be vending and shit.
Yep. So anybody that's going to be in Heber City, Utah,
better check it out.
Destructive Behavior. Triple B's Tees will be vending that weekend.
I think he's going to have some hard-nosed shirts laid up in that bitch.
Yeah, he is. So all these guys that, don't want to ship shit, and if you're going to be there, you can just, he'll have them on hand.
Yeah, swing and grab one.
Yep. And then show us.
Yes.
Send a message.
Tag
you
it.
Wearing that bitch. Tag it. We don't care.
Cut the sleeves out of it.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't cut none of mine out yet.
I have. I did as soon as I got it. I never even put the fucking thing on.
So, yes, guys, until next week.
We appreciate it.
Got any last words? There was.
We appreciate it.
Make junk, boys.
Triple B's Tees offer custom shirts and logo designs for all your apparel and merchandise needs, offering a variety of shirts, hats, hoodies, tumblers, and koozies. Triple B's will work with you one-on-one to personalize and perfect your logo. With over 5 years in the business, 20 years in the sport, they live for Demolition Derby.
Chunk and his crew can bring your imagination to realization with zero limitations. So for all your badass tees, choose Triple B's.